Hello, everybody. We're live. Good to see you all. Just gonna wait for the thing to pick up. Obviously, I couldn't do my usual intro. Still haven't resolved that whole thing, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So I promised that if Miss Mandy came back around causing her usual bullshit, that I would make sure that people were fully aware of what they were dealing with. And Miss Mandy got up on her high horse last night and decided that she was going to have another shot at me and those around me. So I said, okay, if that's the way you want to play it, I'll come with these receipts. And I'm going to have a guest joining me here for this one. And she's been keeping an eye on Miss Mandy over in the Juggalo and Chomo community. Now, Juggalos and Chomos, I don't fully understand the whole concept, truth be told. But she's going to come on here in a little bit and explain what this is all about. She's gonna, yeah, kind of fill you in on everything. I think some of you probably know what a chomo is. Wrong mic. Oh, you shit me again. Damn it! Wait, that's also the wrong mic. Hold on. Okay, I think that should be the right one. Stephen Kurtnick has been a member for 12 months, says, if only you had an IT guy to help you. You know, I'm always here about the apps. Fucking lootly. Thank you so much. You can suck my ass, Johnny O. Johnny Hole from the whatever the fuck that idiot was calling you. So while I'm waiting for my guest, actually, I just want to touch on something as well. First and foremost, I am going to deal with you, Johnny O. But anyway, we'll leave the Mandy thing for just a minute while I'm waiting for my guest to come up here. But I have received some messages from Coded Friend, and he is getting big mad. What was it he said? Hold on now. So I'll just scooch back up to where I was at. So all I did was, because I know that Coded is a bit of a Miss Mandy lover boy, I decided to ask him if he wouldn't mind reaching out to her, because I wanted to give an opportunity for her to come on before this live stream to talk and to explain what all this is about. Now, for those of you who don't know, in her live stream last night, in his live stream last night, she was acting all high and mighty, like God loves you and all this kind of bollocks, and trying to come across as the sweet little Southern belle that she likes to show herself to be, when evidently she's fucking not. And I mean that big time, as we're going to see here in just a minute. Not to mention the actions that you've all seen already. So I think it probably comes as no surprise to any of you that she's not the lovely Christian Southern belle that she likes to portray herself as. But anyway, thank you so much, Ginger MT. Really appreciate that. So anyway, she was on a live stream with this Chomo guy, right? So Chomo is somebody who, child, that kind of thing. So I'm not really sure why she's cozying up to these people, but we're going to find out here in just a little bit. So anyway, she was on that stream playing all that shit last night. So I reached out to Coded today. I was like, okay, I got the goods that I am going to present on a live stream, basically. So I said to him, if you have contact with Mandy, can you ask her to contact me? I've got some very serious shit I have on her, and I want to give her an opportunity to explain before I go live. He said, wow, is this another epic fat kid troll? What's wrong with you that you think you tearing a woman down makes you look good? You're still mommy's little fat boy. So in one breath, he talks about tearing a woman down, and then he talks shit about my mom. I dare you say that to my mom's face. My God. Then he says, how much do you hate your mommy that you abuse women to get back at her? I adore my mother, as I'm sure all of you know. And actually saw her today, saw her yesterday. I see her all the time. But in fairness, so does he, because, he obviously lives with his mom and there's nothing wrong with that. But then he comes in here talking all this shit. And I said, abuse women. You called my fiance a coke whore last night. So he literally called Chloe a coke whore. And he calls her a slut, and he calls her all these horrible fucking things, right? So then he says, she is one, though. Nice try with plot bore. As for Johnny O doing a live stream about him the other night, I didn't know that was going to happen. I had nothing to do with that. I'm sure Johnny would say the same. And then he comes in with, when do you think Dildan, very clever, will make his $5,000 donation to charity, or will he renege and join your renege club? I just wanted to say it like that. It's going to be a hard one to defend, but you can always hide it up your ass with your coke whore girlfriend's dick, psychotic boy. So I'm the psychotic one when you're saying shit like that. So basically, whatever, I don't know anything about this donation that Dan said he's going to make. I know he's said he was going to make donations in the past. I don't know anything about that. I never heard about it. This is the first time hearing about it. Even if I knew everything about it, how can I answer for somebody else? I'm not his keeper. I don't have anything to do with what he decides to do with his money. That's his own business. Like, so I'm not really sure how I can answer for that. He said, it's amazing how you frumps hate being treated the way you treat people. I said, you're a sick fuck. Why get so sexually aggressive about my fiance? It's disgusting. Also, how would I know about Dan and his interactions with respect, his intentions with respect to his charity? Again, I don't know anything about that, so I'm not going to answer for him. And then he said, you're Dan's buddy, you're grifter pals. I explained, we're not buddies. We know each other, and we both agree that he is an absolute wank. He said, you take his money to keep your mouth shut. Nobody can pay me to keep my mouth shut. Demon, you announced to the world that you had proof Dan got Limey's benefits suspended. No, I didn't. He said, you took £100 dono from Dan, and like a good goldfish, you forgot you said you had proof. I already explained this to everybody multiple times. Then he says, Chloe has a bigger dick than you, fat boy. Again, talking about my fiance's genitals and mine. I said, leave women and their genitalia out of this, perv boy. He said, Chloe sent the anus message to Mandy. That's what you said, right? And then he said, go listen to Dan's rant from last night. I said, yep, she did. And she proved Mandy to be a lying piece of shit. Not my fault that you fancy Mandy. He says, I don't hear you calling him out. I haven't heard it. And also I said, I don't answer for Dan, and I don't co-sign to what he says. So why would I? Not to mention he doesn't co-sign to what I say, nor does anybody else. And I said, and you're going after my woman, not him. So yeah, I'm going to defend my missus against a piece of shit like you. He said, so Chloe is involved. Duh. The two of you are disgusting for showing Mandy live on the air to be a lying piece of shit. And he said, stop claiming she isn't involved, dumb fuck. Okay, playtime is over. I can schedule 15 minutes-ish for you tomorrow. Don't die. Okay, so that's what I got from a good friend. Yeah, that £100 donation paid for itself over and over and over again, like big time. That guy is so angry over that. It's not even funny. Like he gets really, really angry. Biggest langer. He is a big langer. Fucking clown he is, man. Clown. Knight of Northern Ireland for $2 says TTU Laniv, Gurmila Mahgub Makara. And Frank's Corner's been a member for 26 months, says Shamrock Anus. Thank you. Yeah, the whole anus dollars and the anus dollar donation seem to really fucking bother him. Demon's sister, formerly Read the Room, says, when did Mrs. Demon get a dick? We weren't going to announce this until next week, but now that it's come up, as the actress said to the bishop, I feel like I should announce that we actually bought one. We got a 2-for-1 deal because apparently I don't have one. Now, in the same vein, number one, he says that I don't have a penis or that I can't get it up or that I can't get laid. But then in the other vein, he's saying that I'm fucking all around me. So which is it? But then again, he is an absolute nutcase. So, like, he is an actual fucking nutcase. Who is Emily Baker? Dan Robinson. Thomas Mandy and Emily Baker's live stream. I sent your compliments. She wasn't impressed. I'm not surprised. God, she hates me big. She hates me big. Coded is very fucking weird. He's a very disturbed man. Like, if he has issues with me, then that's totally fine, right? Have issues with me. But don't take it out on the people around me just because you haven't got what it takes to take me on. just because you're a big pussy. GF has been a member for 4 months, says, Coded is a vile, toxic man. I pity his family. Me too. It's a good thing that his wife and kid are on the other side of the planet, so they don't actually have to fucking deal with him on a daily basis. Can you imagine? Demons Cherub, my lovely missus, says, I wouldn't even... No, you misspelled no. You used the wrong... You're using voice to text again, aren't you? Know what Coke looks like. It's in a can, right? It's in like a bright red can. So, JSPK, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Check out JSPK's channel. I gave him a shout out last night as well, so definitely check him out. Drunk Beaver Productions, been a member for a month, says, petty milestone, hashtag Demon Army. Do you know what? Send your love to our good friend Coded in the side chat right now with as many fucking shamrocks as your little fingers can manage. Oh, he's going to be mad. He's going to be big mad. This was supposed to be, you're supposed to send this privately. Says, Welsh News Network for £100. Ooh, does that hurt you big time in your little man bits? Coded. This month's bribe to shut your mouth. Consider it shut. Rando Mando for $2 says, for your Coded banger fund, make it a double banger. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. I feel sorry for Coded. Don't get me wrong. Like, the guy is proper fucked in the head. Like, he is proper fucked in the head. Teresa Brewer for $5 says, what a despicable man Coded is. I hope one day he gets laid out for his lies. He talks like a man that's never been punched in his fucking face. Selden good dogs, as I like to say, for $5 says, good afternoon, and good afternoon to you. And thank you so much, Granny V. She is very beautiful, and she's a very sweet, kind person. But you know what? I think Coded is used to just picking on, young women and stuff like that. I think there's a jealousy element of it. Maddie Moo has been a member for 5 months, says, Petty Shamrocks. Thank you so much indeed. And what we'll do, we'll take a break from here. If any more super chats come in, I will get to them, so don't worry about it. And we'll get on with the show. We have a special guest today. Rumor is with us today. Rumor reached out to me on Instagram about Miss Mandy, and I had no idea that this was going on. Not a fucking clue. But I did promise Mandy that if she kicked up her shit again, that I would keep coming as the actor to the bishop. I would keep coming for her, that I would keep telling people what she was all about, and now the chickens are coming home to roost. Welcome, Rumor. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hi. Am I coming through okay?
You are coming in loud and clear. I just need to connect my headphones. Don't seem to want to work at all, but I will sort that out right now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I got you now. Yeah, I can hear you there.
Nice.
So anyway, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for coming on, and thank you so much for reaching out about this.
Yeah.
So for a lot of viewers here, we all know that Mandy jumps from kind of community to community, drops her shit, and then leaves again. But do you want to give us a bit of background on first of all, I suppose, what chomos and all that kind of stuff is, and what her involvement is and what she's trying to achieve here?
Yes. Okay. So basically, to sum it up, chomo is short for child molester, and juggalo is basically somebody that listens to the band ICP.
And what's ICP?
Insane Clown Posse.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that before. Yeah. Is this a
they're kind of
thing to me? I've never heard of it before, but
yeah, they're kind of I don't know. It's kind of more of an obscure thing here, but basically, she kind of stumbled into that community, which is the community I'm from. I'm not a juggalo, but it's kind of like a juggalo troll community.
Okay.
A lot of different people congregate around there, and Miss Mandy started hanging out around there. I wasn't sure why at first. And then after I looked it up, it seems like she was trying to recruit people to come back over here and fight some battles for her. But she definitely did not do her research before she started appearing on these panels.
It seems like it, based on the fucking level of abuse she was getting.
Right.
Jesse Chiaka says juggalo equals chomo 100%. Would you agree with that?
I mean, they're not inclusive. I hate to label any whole group as anything, but I mean, there probably could be an argument perhaps made for that.
Right. I need
But
to deep dive into that side of it a little bit more. So
yeah,
Miss Mandy's been
definitely.
knocking around with this group for a
And
little bit.
this is where you would want to start. Is his name is Blue. He's got 3 channels: Freddie Spezio, The Boy Blue, and also Juggalo Drama Alert. So he runs this channel called Juggalo Drama Alert. He's been doing this for probably about a decade. And this guy is a real piece of work. He's 42 years old. He lives with his mom and his stepdad. He begs for $6 every day to buy beer and weed. Like, his only goal in life every day is to make $6 so that he can buy beer and weed. And so he so he struggles all day and does multiple streams on multiple channels to make the $6.
That
He
is
robbed his own
tragic.
mother.
What?
It's really hard to watch. He robbed his own mother with his friend, and his friend is a convicted child molester, the guy that was his accomplice in the crime.
God damn.
He watched the back door so that his friend could have sex with a minor. He doesn't pay back people who lend him money. He lets minors on his panel and in his chat. And I have receipts and videos that support all of that also. But that's
And
just
so-
kind of a summary as to who this individual is.
And so Mandy, so hold on. So Mandy's like cozying up to this guy.
Well, I mean, 2 days ago on a panel, they were getting drunk together, and she said she loved him and thought he was hilarious. So I assume, I don't know. I don't know
So,
how
like,
deep that relationship goes.
Around this time yesterday, she was in the side chat of Coded Friends live stream. That's the guy that he's just a fucking.
I've listened to a little
loser.
bit of him. He seems a little wild.
He is a bit fucked in the head, as we'd say here. And she was in that side chat giving it big and about, oh, God loves you, and because God loves you, I love you, and I wish the best for you, Irish Demon. But then you sent me a clip from a live stream about a week ago or so, and it was a very different tale being told there, I think. And it seems to me like it's kind of par for the course with Mandy. She presents herself as one thing and then presents herself or proves herself to be something very different in a different environment. So we have some of the footage here. So this is from your own channel, isn't it?
No, this is actually from a channel of a co-host of mine. I'm also a co-host on a show, and this was from his channel.
Oh,
so
right,
we were
okay,
actually,
cool.
What happened is we were watching a stream of Mandy and this guy Blue, and he ended up deleting it. I don't know if she asked him to delete it because it turned out to be a little embarrassing. And so this is the only place I could get the footage from. So it's a clip of us watching her. And she actually, if you hear at the beginning of the clip, she kind of falls over. You hear a thud. Right. Because we were just sitting and minding our own business, and somebody came in and said, hey, Mandy was on Blue Stream and it sounds like she died. And we thought, oh my gosh, okay. So that's why we played it.
Right. And this is the same Mandy, everybody, that recently said that she had addressed a lot of her issues and that she was never going to drink and do drugs and all this kind of stuff. Like, I don't know if she's just drunk or drunk and high here, but she is really fucked up in this video. Like, and again, this is only from about 10 days ago, I believe.
2 days ago.
Oh, 2 days ago. Oh, shit.
2 days ago.
While simultaneously trying to act like some kind of a sweet Southern belle on Coded's channel. And not only that, but he, like so many other unfortunate men before him, is falling for her bullshit and finding himself getting dragged in. Now, I'm not going to lose any sleep over fucking Coded being made a fool of, but he just won't listen. He won't understand that this lady is trying to use, like, she's literally using him as a battering ram against me and others, you know, and he doesn't see that. He's too stupid to see that. He was too stupid. I don't know if you heard what happened to him last night. I was out in the car. I was pulled over doing something, getting some food and stuff. And I was just responding in his side chat. And as I was driving, my phone started blowing up that somebody prawn bombed him, we'll say. And he was stupid enough to think that it was me going up on his panel. Somebody had zoomed in on my face from yesterday or the day before his live stream and then put gay porn on the screen, and he had a fucking meltdown. So, and he blamed me for it as well, of course. But that's what you get for putting your StreamYard link up in the side chat and just letting anybody on, you know?
Right.
But anyway, so we're going to play some of this video here. And yeah, be prepared, folks. So if there's anybody watching right now that sees Mandy as this sweet, can do no wrong person, this might bother you. So let's get this up here.
Yeah.
I hope everybody can hear that. Can you hear it on your side?
I can hear it.
Oh, good.
Medusa, you've got to learn not to speak over everyone else.
Yeah, it's about that time. I freaking smoke the rest of the cigar, then go to bed.
In the asshole for Jesus.
That was Mandy saying in the asshole for Jesus.
I love you so much. You're so great.
So great.
You're not too bad yourself, Mandy.
Thank you, honey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So that's where it sounds like Mandy kind of probably just fucking fell over from being too drunk, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where it is. And apologize, you see, we're playing it, so there's commentary too over the video.
Yeah, oh, that's all good. That's no bother.
Yeah.
Ugh, bam. Mandy goes down.
That was gross.
Yeah, it's about that time. I freaking smoke the rest of the cigar, then go to bed. I'm all out of weed. I'm all out of beer. That's the way I do things.
Yeah, and then I don't know if anybody wants to rewind it a little bit before she fell too, but it's just funny because they were like drunk and they were both like talking to each other. And I'm like, is she aware? I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I think Miss
Smirnoff, or not Smirnoff, I'm sorry. What do you call it? Fucking, what do you call that shit? Let me go look at it. Shit.
Triple Black, Smirnoff Ices.
No. It's, here it is. It is, look.
Vodka.
Yes, definitely vodka. That's all I drink.
This is the part where it seems like she's even lying about the vodka she's drinking. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, I was listening to it earlier before we came live,
Mhm.
and I was trying to
Mhm.
figure out, like, trying to figure out why Mandy would do anything, especially lie about anything, is like completely pointless. But why would she? I don't get it.
I think it's because she wants it to sound like she's drinking better vodka than she's actually drinking, which is weird and sad at the same time.
That is weird. People are saying that there's a volume issue. It's turned all the way to be. It is quite low on the video anyway. Give me 1 sec here, right? I'm just gonna take it off screen for a second and put it back up. Yeah, it should have the audio as well, to be honest with you. Yeah, it does. Anybody else having audio issues by any chance? Shouldn't be. It should be fine, but I'm not sure what else I can do from my side here. Yeah. How low is it? Like, is it just completely impossible to hear, or what's the? It's low. Okay. I'm not sure I can get it up any more than that. Hold on. Let me just play it right now and see. Because it might be different now
Yes,
for some reason.
definitely vodka. That's all I drink. Vodka. There it is. sorry. I'm drunk as fuck. You don't know about me.
Dude, I'm not
You
gonna
don't
hate
gotta-
on the
no,
woman for
don't
drinking
worry.
on streams, but I mean, she's laughing and hanging out at Blue's and telling Blue she loves him. Like,
Yes.
it's very disturbing.
I'm not a fucking bitch. I'm drunk as shit.
So how's that right now, guys? That that audio level. Just bear in mind it is a little bit low on the actual restream, but it's not that bad. For us anyway. Turn my volume up. Shit, okay. Yeah, exactly. It is a recording of a recording. Just bear that in mind. People are saying they can only sort of hear it. Okay, well, here's what I'll do, right? I'll download the video altogether. That way I can just play it directly through here. That might
Yeah,
make it
'cause
better,
I don't
but I'm
know.
no promises. Because it sounds perfect for me. I can hear everything on it. Like the volume that you have right now is the same as the video for me, if you get me.
Right.
So like the way I'm hearing you is the same as how I'm hearing the video.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the recording of a recording, so it is kind of a
Okay. For some reason my downloader isn't working.
I mean, basically too, a lot of the gist of it also, I feel like, is the fact that you can see him or see her on the stream getting drunk with Blue, you know, and saying things like, "Oh, I love you so much." And just the fact that she's on there and donating money to him is enough, you know.
Oh, she was donating money to him as well.
Well, she said she was going to donate money to him. I don't know if she actually did, but there's a chat where we have a screenshot of her saying she's going to donate money to him tomorrow or whenever she gets paid or something.
And like at that moment in time, would she have been aware that this guy was a child predator and all that stuff? Or
I mean, she should be. There's another stream I sent you a link to maybe earlier this week, which was my first interaction with her, where we were actually talking to some of the other chomos that go on the Chomo Juggalo streams. And we were kind of going at him a little bit, or actually one of my friends was going at him. And she started, "Oh, why are you picking on this person? They're mentally retarded and everything." It's like, no, this person is actually a Juggalo Chomo.
oh
And
yeah, yeah, I
so,
saw that. Yeah, is that the
yeah,
one where you were telling her to like shut up that she didn't know what she was
yeah,
talking
I had
about?
to get on there and tell her to shut up because he was a man, and you know, like he didn't want to like just tell a woman to like he didn't want to be completely disrespectful. So I feel like I felt like I needed to get up there and tell her to shut up because she didn't know what she was interjecting herself into. And the thing is,
Yeah,
she said that she's been part of this community for months. And I would think that somebody that'd been part of this community for months would know these common facts about who these central characters are. So
okay. I'm gonna try this, and I hope this will help. So I'll kind of skip it on a little bit to see if the volume's better. So if you guys can let me know if the volume's better. My computer's being a little bit slow right now, though, so bear with me. I'm having some freezing going on here. Typical, man. Yeah, my computer's going ape shit right now. Can you guys all still hear me, or what's the story there? What the fuck, man? Hold on, I gotta text my tech guy. Looks like it stopped. Sorry about this, guys.
but anybody that doesn't know who this is, basically the person that she's on the stream with, he's kind of a central character in the Juggalo Chomo community. He facilitates other people of the same mentality being on the stream with him. Like I said, he allows the minors on. There's just so many different documented things over the last 10 years. So it doesn't take a lot of research to really find these things out. So
Yeah,
be
and you
sure
would
to
think,
look it
as I
up.
said, the fact that she's involved in that community, or so she says, that she would know more about it. You know what I mean? That she would know that this guy was this way.
Right.
So I don't
And originally the stream I was on her with, where I basically just had to tell her to be quiet and stay out of it, because there were two people arguing about something serious, and she's like, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And it's like, maybe just
That
shut
was
up a little
gross.
bit. You're not involved in this discussion.
Yeah, it's about that
So-
time.
My computer has completely crashed.
Smoke the rest of the
Um,
cigar, then go to bed.
Just give me 1 sec. Can you guys still hear me okay?
I can hear. I don't know if they
I'm all
can
out of beer.
The video's playing, but I have no control over the screen right now. Give me 1 sec here, guys.
That's the way I do things.
Yeah, and then I don't know if anybody wants to rewind it a little bit before she fell too, but it's just funny because they were like drunk and they're both like talking to each other. And I'm like, is she aware? I mean, whatever.
I mean, I think she is kind of
Just
aware,
Just gonna
though.
leave that play on for a while.
Not Smirnoff. I'm sorry. What do you call it? Fucking what do you call that shit? Let me go look at it. Shit.
Triple black, Smirnoff ices.
No. It's there it is. It is look.
Vodka.
Yeah, it's definitely vodka. That's all I drink. Vodka. There it is.
Too much thereof, I think.
Sorry. I'm drunk as fuck. Ignore the hell out of me.
Okay, so sorry about that. I have the computer sorted now. So people can hear the video better? It seems like they can. So that is really good news. So, because that was driving me absolutely crazy. I was getting like a constant beeping in my ear from the headphones. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So it seems like everybody can hear the video fine. I'm just going to really quickly rip through these super chats. Pope Phil has been a member for a year, says answer my DMs when you can. Oh, on Discord, I will do. I'm actually working through fucking tons of them at the moment. Mark the Sarcastic Law Student has been a member for 21 months, says fuck you, Coded. Absolutely agree. Cool Braider Daigle says Chloe's a sweetie, good that she has your back. Oh, she does, big time. Ardnet says fuck if the juggalos don't want you. Yeah, you got to be pretty untouchable if even the fucking juggalos don't. Well, maybe not but I don't know, the chomos anyway. At fucking least they seem to be okay with her. But yeah, it's a strange situation that we find ourselves in here. All Rise Legal Network for $5 says no man brings another man's woman into it. Here's the deal. Only thing keeping his eyes from being blackened is a phone, right? Plane, right? Absolutely. I guarantee you, and I'm not claiming to be any big fucking tough guy or anything, but he would not say that shit to my face, nor hers. She's only like 4 foot whatever, but she'd fuck him up. Becca Welch News Network for $5 says my contribution to Cottage and Blow Fund. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of actually, I might just use my reserves of cocaine that Coded seems to think I have to build my cottage. Rajara for £2 says Clam Sham Fund. Excellent, thank you. Drunk Beaver Productions for $2 says Anus Grift. Thank you. Those anus dollars are going to come in handy. K Rap for $2 says turn you down, then we can turn the volume up. Oh yeah, it looks like we got it all straightened out now anyway, but thank you so much, my friend. All Rise Legal Network for $5 says she told me she was a sister in Christ before I hired her. She is a shapeshifter. She will just blend into, she's like a chameleon, like a really shit chameleon that will just blend into any environment that she thinks is going to benefit her. But she's not particularly good at it though, because any bit of intuition and you'll see that she's full of shit. And finally, Kim Crawford has become a new member. Thank you so much indeed, Kim, and welcome to the Demon Army, lads and lasses. You know what to do in the side chat. Let's get back to this and see what she's got to say.
I'm not gonna hate hate on the woman for
don't worry,
drinking
you
on
can-
streams, but I mean, she's laughing and hanging out at Blue's and telling Blue she loves him. Like,
Is
it's very disturbing.
I'm not a fucking bitch. I'm drunk as shit. Please get the fuck out of me.
There's just yes.
What kind
Damn.
of chaser do you use?
Chaser, that's for weenies. That's for bitches. What the fuck are you talking about?
Good
Dude, she's
CGL.
like a female madness.
Right.
She just
Don't
like
get
drinks
try
the
to use for
vodka.
My whiskey is beer.
I know that.
There was one thing she said. I can't remember if it was in this stream or another one where it was the other one where people were like going in on her for getting involved or whatever. And somebody said, "Oh, the South will rise again." And she was like, "Damn right." She got proper fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was funny.
She's such an idiot, man.
It's fuck. Here it is. It's 50% alcohol. Let's see, what is this?
Put your glasses on, Mandy.
Why?
You can't see the percentage on the bottle.
Fuck you guys. You guys know me way too well. Fuck you all.
We do not know you way too well. See, what a
Oh my
weirdo.
God, I hate
This is the sweet, loving Christian lady that kicks people off for stream for swearing, by the way, just so you
What a
know.
fucking weirdo. We don't know you.
It's
Yeah.
it's Grey Goose,
She's wasted.
top shelf. Yeah.
Damn, that's expensive. Grey Goose? Really? You paying like
I had a 20% off coupon. So fuck yeah.
for a liquor store? That's awesome.
I know, right?
Great
It was
isn't
fucking
50%
awesome
though.
too, and I fucking loved every second of
She
it.
lies all the time. I was just saying, I call bullshit on that. She lies
Well,
about
do they
everything.
sell grocery stores or 7-Elevens or none
It
of that?
just depends on what county you're in. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I just think that's so cool when I'm traveling and I'm in another state and like I can just go in here and get a beer. Like, okay.
Who lies about the vodka they're drinking? It's so weird.
It's such a see. That's the thing. She'll just lie about anything, like that. The live stream where I had her on,
Mhm.
and it was epic. She tried so many times to deflect, and she just made herself look like an absolute asshole. The amount of lies that she was caught in live was just unbelievable, and all stupid shit. Like yesterday, I was calling her out for a lie, and all of her, well, her very few now, and Colded's few sycophants were like, well, what does it matter what she claims she overdosed on? And I was like, it's because of the fact that she continuously lies about this stuff to try to make it out that I don't know what I'm talking about, or that I was lying, or that I was grifting, or that I was doing this, that, and the other. Like, that's why. It's because these small lies time and time and time again have led to the real stuff, the big lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost pathological. These are such strange things to lie about. Like, first of all, you're lying about drinking a better vodka than you're drinking, I guess, because you want to make yourself look a certain way. I'm not sure why anybody would do that, number one. And then you lie. They say, oh, well, that's expensive. And she said that she has it. Then she lies about having a coupon for it. It's so weird.
It's bizarre. Like, I just don't get it. I have no idea. It's fucking bizarre, especially when then she comes after me and says that, oh, you're just disrespectful. It's like, yeah, some of the shit you said on here, bitch. Come on, man.
Man, that bitch is clanging around the whole fucking house. Knocking shit over right and left.
I wasn't wrong though, Red. She did say something about having 50% vodka.
Yeah, we did go clankety clank clank. Cause it's a bitch.
Like, she's proper fucking steaming drunk, man.
You're like 70.
Same as
Yeah, I
100.
made a custom. He hasn't been around. He hasn't been around the past few days.
time.
Yeah.
The
You having
fuck is that?
hiccups?
I don't know. It's like either hiccuping or she's like, I don't. It's very strange.
It's just having a moment, I think. Like, God damn. You know, actually, somebody pointed out something here in the side chat. Mandy has a husband. Yes, she does. And while having a husband, she had like all these internet boyfriends selling pictures of her titties, which is fine. Like, I mean, but then she starts slinging shit at me for my past relationship or how that ended or whatever. Lies, by the way, like verifiable. She even went so far. When she knew I was going to out her for her bullshit, she said, "I've got your ex in contact with me. She's going to spill the beans." And I'm like, "There's no beans to spill." I don't usually talk about this on here because it's not really anybody's business, but just to put it clear for people, our relationship just ran its course and we just went our separate ways. There was no big blowout. There was no fight. There was no, you did this, you did that. You know what I mean?
Did she
I was
actually reach out to your ex? She's a real
No.
life, so she goes real life, or she's just saying that to try to get some.
So she just said that my ex had contacted her to spill the beans on me because she saw that I was going after her. I'm like, first of all, she doesn't know shit about YouTube. She was never interested in any of that kind of stuff. So, you know, that's the first thing. She wouldn't know that this is going on either way. At number two, there was no big blowout. There's nothing where beans would have to be spilled. You know what I mean? It was, so when she said it, I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's obviously fucking lies because there's nothing to say. You know what I mean? Nothing.
So she's just like an empty can. She just like the empty, they say the empty can rattles the most.
Exactly.
So she just like tries to threaten people into not
exactly
exposing her
and
crap, I guess.
I think a lot of that whole thing with her is that I'm guessing she has quite tumultuous relationships, as we know she has with her family and ex-partners that she had while she was married, her husband, all that kind of stuff. So I think she's expecting that we all have that same experience, and that just wasn't my experience. You know what I mean? It was like, so when she said it, I was like, okay, well, that's clearly bullshit. So nice try and all. And it happened the day before I was doing my live on her. So I was like, okay, well, clearly that's fake. And then she, as proof, sent me a screenshot of my ex reaching out to spill the beans on me. And it was actually her reaching out to a random person called Jen, which was spelled differently to how my ex spells her name. Reach out to a random person called Jen on Discord that happens to be in my Discord, asking if they can talk. And that person's response being, "Do I know you?" And that was it. That turned into my ex spilling the beans on me. And again, there was no beans to be spilled. You know what I mean? It was just,
that's
just complete bullshit. And then I guess
behavior.
to prove that as well on the live stream, my fiance sent her a message with a fake account, basically saying, you know, that she had proof of me grifting and blah, 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 blah. And that is arguably, have you seen that by any chance?
I watched the interview and I kind of get, that was the anus thing, right?
The anus dollar thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So she was caught live in a lie. She was like, "I blocked that out for you." And that's what she does. She tries to like look like the nice guy while simultaneously shitting on you from a great height. And then she was just caught. She was like, "I did it for you." I was like, "Oh, you did it for me, did you?" And then I unveiled it, and her fucking face, oh my God, it was just unbelievable. And so, yeah, that was more proof that she was looking for anything she could come at me with. And here's the thing, there's plenty of shit that people can come at me for. Like, everybody's got shit that people don't like. That's fine. Come at me for the real shit if you got it. Like, I don't care. But that stuff was just insane. Can I get a $ anus from everybody in the side chat? Just let Miss Mandy know that you're thinking about her. Team Bandit. This is something that this fucking clown always brings up. $3 lie. Wow, riveting. Again, it has nothing to do with the dollar value. What happened here was I had a friend send her a donation earmarked for Limey's at the time for his recovery, and sadly later his funeral and stuff.
Mhm.
So we sent that to her to see if she would withhold that. And she did. She lied about it. That's all it was.
Okay.
It didn't matter if
Okay.
it was $3 or $3,000. She
Yeah, I
lied
was
about
unclear
it,
on that part too, why such a big deal was made about so that clears that up for me too.
Yeah, so it had nothing to do with the dollar value. It was
Okay.
purely to do with the fact that we proved that she was not only willing to withhold it, whatever, it's $3, nobody
Right.
cares, right? But
Right.
it was the fact that she just denied it outright. And I'm like, I have the fucking receipts right here.
Okay.
Here it is.
Now
So
it
this
makes
clown,
sense.
this
Mhm.
clown keeps going on about the value of it. It's not about the value, it's about the act. It's about what she was
Okay.
willing to do, along with all the other lies. If that was standing on its own, you kind of go, ah, okay, shit happens, things get lost. But the fact that she was actively looking for people to send her money, and then when we sent her some, she didn't pass it on, then we proved it. And she proved it herself on the live stream with all of her lies anyway. Now, if anybody wants me to play that clip again at the end of this one where the famous gotcha moment happened, I would say arguably on my YouTube career, that was the highlight. And I've had a few good ones, but that was the highlight for me. So if anybody wants to see that, put a $ anus in the side chat and we'll play that here in a little while.
I was about to say.
Look how funny she thinks Blue is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is sick.
JavaScript doesn't get out much.
Yeah, but no,
This is
I
sick.
changed customs name. I did. I changed customs name.
Well, thank you.
She's lonely and she's having
Well, that's why I said she probably doesn't get out much.
Yeah, so I'm hoping he's not mad at me for that because I think I joined his
He hasn't
show.
told me that he was mad at you about anything.
Yeah,
I
Blue.
haven't heard
If you
from
think
him.
that's
I haven't
why
seen him do a show or nothing.
He hasn't told me that he was mad at you about anything, for real.
I hope not.
But, that doesn't mean anything. He hasn't told me that he was mad at you about anything.
Yep.
Oh, poor baby.
But, today off. That doesn't mean anything.
It literally doesn't mean anything because you're fucking wasted.
Sexy Rich, that sounds amazing. Sounds so good. I'm coming over. Give me your address.
She is such a lonely person. That's one thing I can.
It's not showing me sexy Rich's comment. Oh, we lost Miss Mandy. There she is.
Is that clip of what she said about me in this?
It's coming up right here.
Coming up now, right?
Right here.
All right, guys. Turn your fucking volume up to max here because this gets epic. Absolutely, I fancy Miss Mandy. I hate to admit it.
Your internet
She's so hot.
always be cutting out, yo.
I am so sorry, hon. I really am.
Oh, God.
Let's
Please
just
don't.
blame it on Irish Demon because he's a fucking asshole. Let's just blame it on him. Fuck you, Irish Demon, in the asshole for Jesus.
Butt sex for Jesus. What the fuck?
Like, would somebody that was like really religious say something like that's like
No.
would be an awful thing to say.
It really would. Like that she wants me to get butt fucked for Jesus. Like, I mean, like what the fuck, man? Like, I know I've said that exact term so many times while talking about Mandy, but my God, that is, Team Bandit. Let me ask you about that because I actually put this to your friend Coded here earlier about that kind of terminology, right? So you're a Christian, and I know you give me shit for not being one, but you're a Christian, and so is Coded. How do you guys feel about this? Should you call her out now for this as well? Like, you're willing to call me out for shit that you guys just make the fuck up. Here's Mandy herself telling me to get fucked in the ass for Jesus. So what have you got to say on that one? I'd be interested to hear.
God. Please don't.
I mean, I feel like that would be a joke if she wasn't a Christian, but but like if she's going to claim all that and claim to be, that then that's definitely not something she should bring up.
Absolutely not. Like, that's in terms of blasphemy and taking the Lord's name in vain, that's about as bad as you get. You know what I mean?
Asshole. Let's just blame it on him. Fuck you, Irish Demon, in the asshole for Jesus.
Praise the Lord.
Do you not have her dentures in right now?
I love you so much.
Ew.
You're so
Ew.
great.
Ew.
You're not too bad yourself, Mandy.
Thank you, honey.
Is she a lost soul? Can I just
Yeah.
ask you?
And that's like after she fell over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, honey.
So yeah, that was quite something. I mean, like, I know on this channel and many others, many times over, we've proven Miss Mandy time and time again to be a lying, manipulative piece of shit. And I don't like to say that kind of a thing very freely, but that's exactly what she is. I had a feeling Team Bandit would kind of go on the defensive there, but you're just intellectually dishonest if you think that it's okay for a Christian to say that shit and then turn around the next day and say God loves you. Yeah, he loves me in a very special fucking way, by the way she seems to think anyway.
I don't think people are as mad about her getting on the internet or getting drunk on the internet. I think people are more mad that she's getting drunk on the internet with a chomo.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I
I
think
don't
you're missing. I
understand.
think the point's being missed there.
Yeah.
Like, who cares if she has a couple drinks? I mean, it's
you know
funny.
what? Like, for in terms of what she said about me being fucked in the ass for Jesus, like, yeah, whatever, right? Okay, fine. That doesn't offend me. I'm sure it would offend some Christians and stuff, but it does not offend me, genuinely. Because it's just some random drunk fucking tornado
Right.
bait on the internet talking shit, right? So that's totally fine by me. The fact of the matter is that she comes on here and fakes and pretends to be this good Christian, God-fearing woman and then pulls this shit. You know what I mean? And then fucking idiots still fall for it. And I hope Coded will have a good look at this. Now, he'll do the same as this other guy. He'll deflect. But yeah, exactly. It's pure hypocrisy. And again, she's proven her lying bullshit time and time and time again. So it's no surprise to anybody watching right now. But this is just another string to her shithead bow. Literally her shithead bow. Sorry, I thought that was fucking brilliant. But anyway, so what this one here, where's a good spot to be on this one?
I mean, I don't know. You could kind of just skip through it. There's not really any points that stand out to me. Just mostly that, like, we're trying to have a conversation and she's interjecting herself in the middle of something that doesn't concern her.
And she just dives right in, man. It's
yeah,
like
she really just wants to defend these chomos and people. So
we actually have 3 of the 4 beardsmen. JL Warren is in there somewhere as well. Right, let's play
Are
this.
you mixing your Cradium with the Hennessy again?
I told you I had a headache last night.
Yeah, it sounds like an excuse, but it's okay. I understand. I've heard that from many a bitch. But yeah.
Damn. Really? Is that necessary? Fuck.
Well, Miss Mandy, you're kind of new to the scene, so you don't really
Kinda. I've been around for a couple of months now.
Krusty's. I know. I've seen you around.
So she's been around for a couple of months, but doesn't know that her buddy there is a pedo and a lot more to boot. So, which is it? Which part of that is the lie? Is it that she's been around for a couple of months that she doesn't know? You know what I mean? Like, that is fucked up.
It's painfully obvious to anybody that's been here for any length of time. Everybody knows what Blue is, who he is, who some of these people are. Everybody knows it. If she had been there for months, she would know it too. So something is clearly amiss.
And then there's the irony that she's given him shit for that relatively harmless joke of, I've heard loads of bitches say they have a headache or whatever. But then not long after this was about 10 days ago, I think, this one. And then a week later, she turns around and tells me to get fucked in the ass for Jesus. Like, I'm hoping people are seeing the hypocrisy here. I think of the nearly 400 people watching right now, the vast majority of you guys know that already. But yeah, Johnny, she's chilling with chomos.
Yeah, and this is my friend John that's talking in this stream, and he's talking to, like, the two. Basically, if you look on this screen, the entire top of this panel is sus. Okay, you've got basically a juggalo chomo, you've got somebody that raped another man in his sleep, and then you've got Blue, the juggalo chomo. And then at the bottom is Mandy, and then my friend John, who is trying to talk to the people on the upper panel, and she interjected herself into that just to make it tie it up.
God damn. Like, fuck, man. Like, this is really, like, this is fucking low even for her. This is lower than snake shit. Like, my God. Timothy Garcia, what is this Miss Mandy shit even about? Just drama? No, it's all the shit that she pulled when Limey was in a bad way and just before and after he passed away. And while that was going on, she was claiming to be in contact with people that she clearly wasn't. She was claiming shit about me and others and lied her way through it. We proved her to be a fucking liar. And then she dove back in, started slinging shit at me again. And I told her straight the fuck up. I am never going to leave this slide. I am never going to get off her case ever, because I am not going to stand by and watch her get in under somebody else's skin and hurt them. And we keep seeing this. She keeps trying to pull this shit. So even last night, she was still lying about Adam. That's what got me so fucking beefed up last night. She was still lying about him.
Do you mind if I ask a question about
Yeah,
that?
of course.
I was kind of trying to figure out some of the lore here too. So he actually broke up with her before he passed away. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, about 2 or 3 weeks beforehand. Yeah.
Okay. So she was trying to get sympathy from the situation, it seems
Exactly.
like, but they had broken up.
Exactly. And
Okay.
she was claiming that she was in touch with the family and that they were giving her all this information.
Okay.
I was in touch with his sister and his mom the whole time. I flew over there multiple times just to be with him and to be with them. I was one of the last people to see him alive, and I chatted with him all day and all this shit. We talked a little bit about her, and yeah, there's plenty I could say there, but that that was between me and him, and that was personal and stuff like that.
Right.
Then you have all this stuff where she was making all these horrible claims about him when he couldn't defend himself. There was a whole heap of stuff. I'm trying to think what the rest.
But to me, that really stood out because it's like you're trying to get all the sympathy and everything. And I don't know, the way that from what I saw, it seemed like she was trying to make it seem like they were still together.
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
And like I'll give you an example. So one point she was telling me on the phone, I had the whole conversation recorded. She was telling me that, oh, I love him so much and all this kind of thing. And I was like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. But then she also texted her son after he'd passed away, literally the day after, saying, okay, now he's dead. Like it was really like just dismissive and cold towards him. So clearly she's a psychopath. This woman's a fucking psychopath. And she's done this to other men as well. Like she's driven them to awful things. And, that's their story to tell, I guess. The worst thing, though, as the Weird Mackay pointed out, was about the life support. So she was telling people in private chats that Limey's mom was pushing the doctors to take him off life support. That instantly, in my head, I was like, first of all, it's bullshit anyway, because they're not even talking to her, because they knew what she was all about way before all of this. And I got in touch with them. We'd been talking and I explained to them everything that was going on, right? So that was the first part of it. The second thing is he lives in the country next to me, the United Kingdom. And like us, we have similar laws. The family don't get a choice as to whether or not a life support machine is turned off. The doctors do. And the family are kind of brought into the fold and they're consulted about it, but there's absolutely no way that they can push to have the life support turned off. Not only that, but at that point, he was actually recovering really well. He had multiple surgeries. He started showing signs of waking up. And while I was there, he woke up. I was talking to him and he woke up. And then the next time I went back, I sat and chatted with him all day long. The last thing that we said to each other, I gave him a hug, squeezed his hand, and he said, I love you, brother. And that was the last thing that we ever said to each other. And then this bitch is turning around. And I will never forget how angry I was, because I stood at that bedside for a number of days, hours and hours and hours, like just with his family. and the pain that his mom and his sister in particular and his niece were going through, and for her to say this kind of vile shit about them. She also told them, and this is where the money side comes in, this is where the grifting was coming into it. She told people that she spent her last few bucks on a plane ticket to fly out there because the family had asked her to come. The family never
Okay.
asked her to come. The family absolutely did not ask her to come out there. She never bought a plane ticket. I asked her for proof. She absolutely never bought a plane ticket. And so clearly she was just trying to grift for somebody to give her money. Then she said that there was so much, but the life support one was the worst. And I pushed her really hard on that on my live stream with her, because I was like, you said that the family pushed over and over and over again, and they told you over and over and over again, and that they were looking for her approval and all this bollocks. It was absolute bullshit. It made me so fucking angry, and it made his mom so angry. Then she was saying that I was withholding the funds that were being sent for his GoFundMe. All of that went straight to his mother. And even Coded has been pulling on this fucking thing for ages. His mom had to come on fucking YouTube and tell him that she got every penny. And then he was still like, there's still no evidence. Like, you can't fucking win with that. So like, this is how much these assholes, her and Coded, are pushing and pushing and pushing, that they're still hurting his family. I stood by his coffin, and all I got after it was messages from him talking shit. And I'm like, I was literally at his funeral dealing with that, and then getting this shit from him. And then his mom is like getting messages and comments and shit all the time about it from him and his fucking psycho friends and hers, just because they want to try to throw shit at me. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting.
Can I, Kathy in the chat, she also said that Blue used to hang out with Cyrax. That is a fact. If anybody knows Cyrax and knows all the Cyrax lore, that's one of the places he came from. So this is where she's at right now.
That is fucking nuts, man. So Kathy, thank you so much for $6.99, says Mandy hanging out with pedos right now. Known fact, Blue used to hang out with Cyrax. Thank you so much indeed, Kathy. I thought I saw somebody else mention that up the line a little bit on the side chat there. But yeah, like, that guy's another fucking absolute nutcase. Like, I mean, goddamn. Like, if you got to be hanging with these people, you're in a bad way. Cindy Sue for $5 says on Creative's channel, she said she and her son gives Bibles at the prison. To me, that was cringy. Yeah, especially considering the kind of shit she says. Teresa Brewer for £5 says, I think when people are so mean-spirited like Mandy that they'll live a sad and lonely life, she'll get her comeuppance. Oh, her uppance has come. She just doesn't know it yet. Demon Sister for $2 says she was baptized in vodka or piss, one or the other. Drunk Beaver Productions, thank you so much for gifting 5 Irish Demon memberships, and welcome to all the new members. Thank you so much for that, mate. I really appreciate it. Another squid for $2 Canada says, actually, Johnny O said that's now my, what's it called? What's the proper word for a hashtag again? Oh, shit. My Octothorpe. I'm going to call it the Cocktothorpe. Thank you so much indeed. Credence and Mikey for $5 says, here, take my money, my friend Anus. Thank you very much indeed, my friend. And Lake Life AA for $2 says, who's more sick in the head, Chili or Mandy? Mandy, definitely. Chili's a lot smarter than people give him credit for. And real quick, I'm not going to go off on a tangent too much on that one, but I was just talking to my friend Lucy today about that. Putting him in jail, while I wouldn't go so far as to say it was a mistake, it's going to give him so much ammo. He's going to be such a martyr when he comes out over that. So yeah, it's a weird one. So yeah, but I'm changing it to Cocktothorpe. I think that's way cooler. But anyway, let's play this on a little bit and have a listen to how this goes down.
Seen you around fishing for Krusty, trying to get a big ass hero, trying to piss off.
Trying to do what?
They get Krusty to be your big white knight and shit over on your channel. It's okay. You pissed off Cat. We love you around here.
Why did I piss off Cat?
I was so jealous of any females. You mention any woman's name. Mandy, fucking Mary, Debbie. You know, you mention any girl's name around her, she just loses her fucking mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why. She has no reason to be jealous of me.
Have you seen her? Oh my fucking god, dude! You're 100-degree step up from her forehead alone. I mean, your shit's kind of
Back to
crushed
the
too.
shit talking about me.
Oh,
Back to
you
the
want
shit
me to
talking
shit
about
talk
yesterday.
about you some more, Danny? Danny, you should calm down,
No,
man.
yeah,
You know,
because I didn't hear what you said. You didn't even tell me anything what they said last night. You just said I got my ass handed to me.
no, I'm saying the
You
last
didn't.
couple days,
You weren't
it's an
specific.
ongoing thing, dude. Like everybody, you're like that clown in the dunk tank that everybody's just throwing shots at trying to clown you. And it's like you're just sitting there on your little red chair and shit, and like ignoring every shot that's thrown at you. Kat was about ready to shit all over you yesterday, and you know how nasty she gets when you piss her off. It's Shark Week. It's Shark Week everywhere, guys. So duck and cover, like for real. But yeah, dude, you might want to tread lightly. When Kat gets on you, bro, when she's pissed off at you, she just tells everybody everything. Remember? She told about Dominic and Dylan that last time she was pissed. You never know when she's going to drop sensitive material on you as soon as she gets pissed off at you.
I don't know her, but I did subscribe to her channel and I commented one time and she blocked me.
Yeah, I know. That's the way she is. She thinks she's got Danny on lockup. I'd like to know if Danny, you're so invested in her and you go over there every weekend. What the fuck was she talking about on her live last week? Some guy was coming down from Sacramento to kidnap her. She's hollering at some guy from Sacramento, and you're still going to hit that on weekends and buying her kids Easter baskets and shit, dude. What's up with that?
I think they're in a
I didn't
relationship
know
is what's
anything
up with
about
that.
that.
Nah, I think they're buddies with benefits.
I mean, you hear how she
Benefits
keeps
is
interjecting
sex,
herself in there.
money,
Why
food
are you-
stamps.
Yeah, and she doesn't
Like-
know what the fuck is going on.
She doesn't know what's going on. That's basically, yeah. She does that the entire conversation.
It's fucking bizarre.
If you
And you know,
watch,
actually, another thing that I noticed about a lot of these people, like her, like Coded, they have this weird, like, sexual aggression. I don't know if anybody noticed that. Like Coded, everything is like calling my fiance a slut and a coke whore and talking about her genitalia. She was like, and then Mandy talking about me getting fucked in the ass and stuff. Yeah, about my partner and things that she said in the past. She's always talking about shiz and her sexual stuff. Like she's always on this kind of fucking thing. I'm like, hold on a sec.
like low, I
banging
think it's
all
just a
over
low IQ, like low
It
level
is.
trolling type thing.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Like, and then like you have like Coded, for example, like saying this really gross stuff about somebody who's sexually assaulted as a child. Like, I don't get what the fuck it is. Like, the same with Chili, like talking about holding me down and fuck me in the ass, and like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Like, it's, oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna find I have the live stream, the Miss Mandy one loaded here as well. Oh, Johnny, share that with me after the show, man. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Why are you jumping his shit over it? It's his business.
Well, he puts his business everywhere on the internet. Like yesterday when him and
So?
Kat was
No,
arguing,
I don't.
he came and put it
No,
right
I
on the
didn't.
fucking internet. Oh, is Miss Mandy your
When
new
did I
white
bring my
house?
business? Dude, other people do
No,
that.
we're just acquaintances. We don't even talk outside of here.
Oh,
If
yes, you
if
do,
I-
because he's told people in the background that he's talked to you on Instagram and Discord.
No,
He's talked to, we've
that's-
seen you guys
we have-
explain. We've seen
we
you
have
guys
Dude, I
never
told you, I
talked
said
on
like one
Discord
sentence.
once.
Miss
to her.
Mandy.
We've never talked on Discord once.
Yeah, well, this ain't my first rodeo, and it's not his. And you're fishing with sharks right now. So I don't know what your fucking end goal is, but it's not the gaslight, because we can smell that shit a mile away.
Smell that shit.
I smell it, girl.
Screenshot of our conversation
I smell it, Miss
because I
Mandy.
have never talked to him on Discord one time.
Okay, I believe you. Yeah.
I don't use Discord, so I don't use Facebook.
Anyway, that's enough of them pleasant. Danny, can we get back to you, man? You're taking these L's like they're dicks, dude. What the hell is going on? Danny, usually you don't put up with
Maybe
this
it's
shit.
because I'm not listening. Maybe it's because I'm not listening to what they're saying.
Nobody's getting flagged. It's kind of like you fucking gave up, dude. What's going on? And now you're mixing Hennessy with the fucking Kratom again.
I'm
mean,
not
there's nothing
drinking.
wrong with drinking. I started drinking again. I've been
Custom, I
drinking
don't know why you put
tequila.
up with this bullshit. I really don't.
I'm part of a new sake group.
I
got
need to
this
practice like this.
bottle of sake.
Practice
It was
shit.
bottled in
Boot his ass and block him. He's a
I need to
1725.
fucking
practice against
asshole.
the kills.
I think from
I need to
Osaka.
stay
I don't
up.
remember. It's got the light fragrance of jasmine and pine.
God, you sound like a fucking bitch.
And that's something too. Also, like in that side of YouTube, in our community, we don't just boot people because they're talking. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe she just likes to boot people and censor people, but usually, like we, for the most part, we let people argue. So, you know, I mean, she could. That's the problem I had with it too. For somebody that's been around this community for so many months, you should know that's how people do things over here.
Yeah, like that. You just leave people have it out or whatever. But no, she's really quick to block and shit. Like she blocked me plenty fucking times. Like oh man, but she's in for it now. Like I mean, fucking hell, shit just keeps coming at her because she keeps doing it to herself. You know, she's got nobody to blame but herself. That's the beauty of it.
I wasn't even messing with her. I thought it was pleasant to her old busted ass. Jesus Christ.
Jasmine and Pine, do you work for Bath and Body Works, you little bitch?
No, it's sake. it's a Japanese wine.
I think it's like rice wine, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You're uncultured white trash, Miss Mandy. Sake is a rice wine from Japan.
I guarantee she couldn't point fucking Japan out on a map. I guarantee it. Oh, holy shit. She is just like the epitome of tornado bait.
It's real good shit.
I've heard it is.
Yeah, this particular bottle was bottled in 1725. It was a real good year. It cost a fucking fortune, but I really dig the bottle. I didn't even really care about the sake. I'm collecting tequila bottles too.
Jeff,
you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I
would
wouldn't mix any of that alcohol with kratom, dude. It can't be a good. It can't be doing your head good. That mixed with your
not good.
That mixed with your crazy shots and pills and whatever you're fucking on, man, you probably should calm down. And again, Danny, I'm just worried about you, man. You know, that's how all this shit started. People just kick you around like a fucking unwanted toy. And I don't think it's cool, man. You're the fucking OG. You've been around, what, 13 years?
I ain't even paying attention to that shit, though. I told you.
I noticed you unbanned me because your OG simp account person's banning everybody in your chat right now. That's why I decided to pick up on the panel. Yeah, dude. They got me, Gruff, a couple other people. Your house is falling apart, dude. You lost Chris. You lost the Unbreaded. Looks like you lost Cat because Miss Mandy ain't been up here in a couple fucking weeks and shit. Now Cat's mad at you, and there's Miss Mandy right up on your panel. That's not going to sit good tomorrow when you go over there for spaghetti. You going to Cat's this weekend?
I just don't know why. If somebody's fucking with me, why do you guys decide that you want to chip in too? Like, why don't you just like wait for your month or your week or something, and just let whoever else is fucking with me get that?
Hey, Dave.
Like, why do y'all gotta fuck with me at the same time?
Maybe,
I got no problem with
you
taking
cross
you on.
too many lines all at the same time. You like to burn bridges, Danny. You know, you don't give people a chance to repair them. Even
I'll burn more than just your bridge.
No, you won't. No, you ain't gonna burn shit. You're gonna sit in your little red chair and you're gonna watch the motorcycles go up and down your fucking road.
I'll burn you with these hands. These hands are fucking.
You're not gonna do shit, Danny.
Pacquiao hands right here, boy.
You're not gonna leave your stoop. You're just gonna sit there.
I'm sitting in a badass fucking
Danny, hold on,
outdoors chair.
No bullshit. Did Nico come home last night?
Yes, he did, but he went back out again without permission.
All right, that's cool. I am worried about your cat.
So he's gone again.
Cat's fault. You're a complete fuck ass, and you can't take care of yourself. I mean,
this cat lives just as good as I do.
It's like, hold a.
He's on disability. How dare you go after him like that? You're a fucking asshole.
I dare, Miss Mandy. I dare all the fuck to go after that boy. He's crazy and horseshit, and he fucks with people. Now you just sit back there in the back until we need you, okay, sweetheart? Make us some iced tea. You know,
John's hilarious.
And he's fun. Like he pushes the right buttons. I love it.
Back to why don't you tell me what's more important? The things that I
I
want to
don't
know.
know, man. I came here to talk to you, Danny, and you got your fag squad.
But you're not even telling me what was said last night. You're not telling me nothing.
What do you?
You're just insulting everybody.
No,
What
you're
are you
just
doing?
going after
haven't told
someone
me
on
shit.
No,
disability,
I didn't
therefore
insult
attacking a
everybody. I don't
disabled
think I've said
person.
anything to DJ Gay yet with his raping ass and shit. Is the Ambien rapist right there? I haven't said shit to him yet. So I haven't got everybody.
Oh, here we go with that shit.
Yeah,
Good for
we
you.
You
are.
know he
Because, Miss
didn't do
Mandy,
that,
you don't
John.
understand where you are. You're on a panel with a pedo supporter, a date raper, fucking. Don't even get started on Blue.
That's the old guy who has a
I
sex
think there's
on
an
the
entire
basement.
fucking
I've been
Discord
told
about Blue
about
and all
that.
his fucking
Hold
inconsistencies.
on. You
If
heard
you
that,
don't
right?
start telling me, if you
She
don't
said,
start telling
I've
me
been
what was
told
said
about
yesterday,
that.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, what was that about? So she says, I've been told about that.
Yeah, so John tells her, like, hey, you're on the panel with Chomos and somebody that, you know, raped a man in his sleep. Like, you're, you know, and she's like, yeah, I know. So
So
people were wondering if she was aware. I guess I didn't catch that. And I just
So
caught
I
that.
guess I'll put it out there then, Mandy, because we all know you're watching. Can I get a hi, Mandy, in the side chat? What do you have to say about that? Like, why do you think that this is okay? Like, I mean, I'm sure she's going to pull some of this, like, oh, I was going undercover bullshit that we've seen before from other people, but like getting this deep in where you're getting fucking pissed drunk with them, that's bollocks. That's absolutely bollocks. But anyway, let's play on another bit. We'll see you get fucking roasted some more.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just-
basically, I'll give you the cliff notes, Danny. You're a piece of shit. You're taking L's
Okay.
constantly. You're not defending
There you go.
yourself. It's the end for you, bro. This is it, man. And
No,
you like
that's
your
lazy.
friends.
Tell me
Here's
more.
your
No,
friends,
that's
and two
bullshit.
of them already took off on you. All your little custom followers last night are turning on you. They're all saying, dude, look, Custom's letting them look just dookie on his chest, and Custom ain't saying shit about anything. Come
I
on,
told
Dan.
you I wasn't
You have to be a
available
man.
yesterday. I was laying
We
down.
had this
What the fuck?
conversation. Yeah, I know you had a headache. You had a headache. If I had $1 for every time a bitch had a fucking headache, take a fucking aspirin
I'm
and make
getting
the
a
fuck
headache
up.
right now, though.
We
Because of
we
you.
talked
You were
about
doing
this the last time Elias stuck his hand up your ass. You still have to be a man, Danny. You talk all this shit. You're a convict. You're pulling papers. You know kitchen karate, and you still let people fucking dookie all over you, dude. Do something. You're always threatening to hack somebody or get your buddy. Who was it? Max, whatever, your hacker buddy to do something. Do something. For fuck's sakes, dude. All you do is sit in your chair all day long.
See, I don't want you guys to capitalize off my problem. While you sit back and watch, you want me to start all this shit back.
You don't.
You want me to start all
your
this shit back
enemies.
so you can be entertained. So
Danny,
you
you
have something to
don't
be
do shit for
entertained
your
about.
enemies.
Fuck you. Pay
fuck
me
over
then.
your friends.
Pay me then, bitch, and I'll do it.
Anybody who's ever confided in you or you've confided in, you've stabbed them and twisted the knife when you get pissed off at other people. Like yesterday, you got pissed off at fucking Hunter. You took it out on fucking Blue. Hey, Blue, why'd you let him do that? Why you let Blue don't give no fuck? Blue kept his mouth shut that entire time Cat and Hunter were fucking fighting. And Hunter was calling her all kinds of nasty fish pussy. Just a trash mom and hoping her kids die and shit. That was some hard shit he was saying. Blue didn't say a fucking thing to him until Cat left the panel. And they was like, oh, come on, man. Blue's my friend. Or fucking Cat's my friend. Why are you talking about my friend like that? That was it. He wasn't trying to defend that bitch. You went off on him instead of going after Hunter like you should have. That's why Cat's mad at you. You white knight her any other fucking time. What's going on with you, Danny? You're falling the fuck off,
I'm
man.
still not gonna talk shit.
Disappointing.
I'm not. It's not my business. Like you want me to get into this
I need a
fight?
new arch enemy, Danny. You're my Joker. You're my Joker, and you're falling apart, dude. You're letting me the fuck down. I'm really feeling bad about it. It's like kicking a retarded puppy. I can't do it anymore.
That's like the new thing right now. Is just I gotta regroup my shit. I gotta regroup, and I gotta.
You're awful passive.
Oh, Cerebral Tackle, she is here. All right. She is here. Big time. Oh, Carrie T, good to see you. Yeah, I can see you here.
I'm not liking it. I need
Did I
you to
just get my
spurge out or
shit
something. Yeah, see that the thing says it right
I'm
there.
outside.
Stoner
I
and
ain't gonna be
Anon
yelling. The
verbally
neighbors are.
abused you all night long. I fell asleep after 5
But I
hours.
didn't hear. I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, you were. You were on the one.
No, I wasn't.
Danny, come
no,
on,
I
dude.
promise you that.
Danny, just admit it, dude, that you fucking listen to him. Even I go running over to fucking Blues.
Dude, I was in there.
Oh,
Remember when
shit,
I went live?
Blues. don't
When I
even
went
want-
live, shut your mouth and let me fucking say something.
No. Okay,
So-
come on. It's to be fucking stupid. Anyway.
Don't
Go
make me
ahead.
reach out and mute you.
You
Dude,
ain't gonna. That's
I
all you
went live.
do, me
Oh,
or
so
boo
really?
or ban me. I thought it was going to catch them
It's
hands.
his fucking channel.
What
Why don't
happened?
you
Dude,
Shut
let
up,
him
bitch.
talk.
Go lay down. So you got me fucking aggro now.
Shut up, bitch. Go lay down. I love that.
He's
I fucking
hilarious.
love that. Oh, man.
Off on him instead of going after Hunter like you should have. That's why Cat's mad at you. You white knight or any other fucking time. What's going on with you, Danny? You're falling the fuck off,
I'm
man.
still not gonna talk shit.
Disappointing.
I'm not. It's not my business. Like you want me to get into this
I need
fight?
a new arch enemy, Danny. You're my Joker. You're my Joker, and you're falling apart, dude. You're letting me the fuck down. I'm really feeling bad about it. It's like kicking a retarded puppy. I can't do it anymore.
That's
You're gonna
like the new thing right now. Is just I gotta regroup my shit.
shot.
I
Did
gotta
you just get
regroup and I
shot
gotta.
or something? You're awful passive. I'm not liking it. I need
Did I
you to
just get my
spurg out or
shit
something. Yeah, see that the thing says it right
I'm
there.
outside. I ain't
Summer and
gonna be
Anon
yelling. The
verbally
neighbors around.
abused you all night long. I fell asleep after 5
But I
hours. of
didn't
them
hear. I
talking
wasn't there for that.
Yeah, you were. You were on the one.
No, I wasn't.
Danny, come
No,
on,
I
dude.
promise you that.
Danny, just admit it, dude, that you fucking listen to him. Even I go running over to fucking
Dude,
Blues.
I was in
like,
there.
oh,
Remember when
shit,
I went
something
live?
Blues.
When I went live, shut your mouth and let me fucking say something.
No. Okay,
So-
come on. It's to be fucking stupid. Anyway.
Don't
Go
make me
ahead.
reach out and mute you.
You
Dude,
ain't gonna. That's
I
all you
went
do.
live.
You, me,
Oh,
or
so
boo
really?
or ban me. I thought it was going to catch them
It's
hands.
his fucking channel.
What
Why don't
happened?
you
Dude,
Shut
let
up,
him
bitch.
talk.
Go lay down. See, you got me fucking aggro now. Now you got me being ignorant.
Did
Go
you
lay your
tell me to
fucking
go lay
busted
down,
ass down.
motherfucker? Because you don't know my
You got the
ass.
second
Not
biggest
even gonna let me
forehead on
talk,
the
bitch.
internet,
I'm my
bitch.
own
Go lay
shit.
down with your fake shit. Why don't you catfish some more motherfuckers? You could get them killed too, bitch. Go lay
Will
down.
you,
Nobody's
Johnny?
fucking talking to you. Nobody's talking to you, new Debbie. Nobody's
I think-
talking to you. Go lay the fuck down.
I think
Me
perhaps.
catfish people because I ain't never catfished a motherfucking person.
Yeah, sure you have.
Oh, hell no. Yes, you fucking did. Not only did you catfish people, right? And dangerously in some respects. I fuck. Okay, I really want to say something, but I can't. And I just fuck it. I really wish I could, but I can't. I know for a fact that you catfish somebody. And fuck, I really wish I could say what I want to say right now. But I promised I wouldn't. I'm not going to break that promise. But goddamn, let's just put it this way. You absolutely have catfished, like in a serious fucking way. Anyway, just take my word for that one.
We know your history too, Miss Mandy. Go lay down. Stop.
Who have
It's
I
our time.
catfished?
I'm
Name a
playing with
fucking
Danny,
person.
bitch. Go lay down and wait your fucking turn. Or wait for Cat to come here to bust your head open. Either way, it'll be funny. It'll be the battle with the
nobody gonna
foreheads.
bust my
Please
head
get
fucking
into a
open.
headbutting contest. Oh my God, please. That would be so funny.
Go ahead. Take your best shot.
I'm trying to talk to this man, trying to be all gentlemanly like, and you come out your shit all trashy. Just stop.
You ain't talking like no gentleman.
Trailer park ass grandma.
Listen to you.
I've never lived in a trailer park, you dumbass motherfucker.
Sure you haven't.
I have it.
That accent says you grew up in a trailer park,
Now,
sweetheart.
this accent says I grew up in the South, not in a trailer park.
The South will rise again.
Damn right.
Anyway, let's get back to Danny.
Jesus,
Danny, anyway, you
Mandy,
take it.
like, fuck me. The South will rise again. Damn right. Like, fuck me. Like, oh, God almighty.
Yeah.
I just got an epic message, by the way. I can't say what it is, but holy shit. Anyway, I'm a bit flustered. Yeah, if you had Miss Mandy being a fucking KKK Chomo supporter on your bingo card, let me know in the side chat. Holy shit, man. The South will rise again.
else, man? What's going on? Are you eventually
And I
going
told you I wasn't watching.
Or
If you
are
don't
you
want
gonna
to, dude,
sit
I
back?
told you.
Hey, I wasn't done my question, fuckhole. You're being rude now too.
This was his panel.
You're blaming everything on AI, and you're saying, "Oh, that's edited. That's edited." Like Blue showed you evidence of you calling him a fucking pedophile, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I remember saying that." And then 5 minutes later, you're like, "Wait, that was edited." And now I need proof I said that. Do you even hear how you fucking sound, dude? You don't sound like a sane person. Like even for schizophrenia or whatever the fuck else fake ailments you got on paper, you're sounding like a crazy person now. Come back with some of these threats, dude. There's always hollow threat after hollow threat after hollow threat. Bring
Now make fun
something
of somebody
solid.
with a disability. Good
Bring
job.
something solid. That's all I'm saying, dude. Make it.
Mandy, you need to shut the fuck up and stay out of this shit. You don't know anything about what's going on, and you keep interrupting when people are talking about shit that you have no fucking clue about. So why don't you take several seats and shut the fuck up? Somebody needs to come collect your ass and go back to your own fucking community. Stay out of the motherfucking shit and shut your mouth for 2 seconds.
Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Have you ever considered becoming a drill sergeant?
No.
That is, yeah, like fucking A, man. It's like, oh, she's just.
Man, after the 50th time she interrupted my friend John, I was like, and he tried to tell her in a joking way to be quiet, but he doesn't really like to go at women like that. And so I had to go up there and tell her to shut up.
Oh, that's brutal. Shiz says Mandy needs to act like her hairline and take 10 steps back. Oh, shit. She's so much of a piece of shit that even her fucking her hairline's trying to get away from her. Holy fuck, man. Oh, damn.
What day is trash pickup?
All right, continue, John.
I know when the street sweepers run, but what day is trash pickup? Anyway, I forgot what the fuck I was saying.
You were supposed to let me say something, but you keep interrupting me.
I forgot. Danny, you're a piece of shit. That's where we were. And you've kind of rolled over. You know how Big Will got knocked down on his belly and fingers stuck in his ass? Well, you're like on your back with your belly exposed. Like that little kitten. You remember the little kitten from the meme? And it's like, oh, and he went, boo. You know, you're kind of like that kitten right now, dude. Everybody's just rubbing your belly and you're just taking it. Fuck's going on, dude? Do you need a new medication?
I haven't been paying much attention to it all. Y'all been wasting your time.
You have, because even though you say I'm not subscribed, you're like, I got my little birdies that come here and give me information.
I mean, I saw this shit that Ninja with a Pencil is saying about me.
And maybe DJ Zombie. I don't pay attention with Ninja with a Pencil. He rides like a fucking homo on a dildo. He wibble wobbles back and forth. I don't even.
I'm not even going to be talking shit to him, even though he was talking shit about me, though.
He's Canadian. It does not matter. He's not a real person like McWigger. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I expected better out of you, Danny. It's so many hollow threats, and you never come through on any of it. And even if you say something and get points, make somebody rage quit, you backpedal as soon as somebody pulls it up on you. Like Blue, you had nothing nice to say about that fucking piece of shit. Like last year, you were threatening everybody. Remember going off on Troze? I do
that like every couple of years with him. Every couple of years we get it done.
You called Troze a dirty little fucking Jew because of over Blue and who went over there and who not. These people were your friends, and you fucking turned on them, and you burnt them bridges, and now you're stuck on an island all by yourself with enemies that can fucking swim. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do, Danny. It's like, I'd take a vacation, bro. I would definitely take a vacation.
Barry took a vacation for the weekend.
This can't be healthy. You didn't take a vacation. You didn't take a vacation. I'm talking about like DJ Zombie. Every time somebody proves that he's a fucking suspect motherfucker, he goes and leaves for a couple months.
Why do I gotta take a vacation? Why don't you just unsubscribe from
him? You call Fresh out. He disappears for 5-6 months. You know, most sus people, when you're back,
doesn't have a channel to run. I got a channel to operate.
You double down. You stand up and you're like, no, I will just be the sussest motherfucker on the internet, and fuck y'all. I'll kick you in your face or some stupid shit. I'm not gonna be
I think she mostly shuts up throughout the rest of this. After I told her, I think I don't think she talks much through the rest of it because I told her to shut up.
Yeah. So she kind of cut the fuck
So
out
she
there,
shut
right?
up. Yeah, and then when I left, she waited until I left a couple minutes later, and she's like, "Bitch, I've been part of this community for months now."
She's fucking unreal. Sorry, I just got a bit distracted there. Okay, let me bring up because I know people wanted to see the famous gotcha moment, so I'll bring that up before we get out of here. Let me get it up here now, as the actress said to the bishop. I don't know what's how. I swear this never happens. I never have a problem getting it up. Okay, let's have a look. Penny's on a flight that day.
Last pennies on a flight. I don't know.
I just recalled those words particularly. Let me see here now. I think I have it. Do I?
God, it's
4:30. I suppose in the meantime, do you have any questions for me?
I have.
Oh, actually, before we get to that, that's a good point. I have a couple of super chats to catch up with. So I'll do that real quick. Demon's sister for $5 says the scariest thing is that her vermin supporters will give her a pass on fraternizing with these sickos. And they will. They will. The sycophants, they just don't give a shit. Diarmid Costello says, Demon, these fucktards are coming for you. Which fucktards? There's a lot of them out there, man. There's a lot to choose from. Mark the Sarcastic Law Student for $10 says, soon Mandy will say, you shouldn't claim imply people are preds. It can ruin their lives. She maliciously did exactly that in Coded Side Chat. I called her out for it myself. She's a hypocrite. She absolutely is. She absolutely fucking is. And thank you for calling her out on that, Mark. My good friend Paul of Scotland for £20 says, I really don't understand these discussions and the shit show Miss Mandy is keep steering. Hope all Demon Army's okay. Myself, I'm preparing my exhibition in Paris in 2 weeks. Petty super chat to annoy the haters. Thank you so much indeed. You know I love when it's petty. Petty is my favorite. Call me Tom Petty. But thank you so much, Paul, and the very best of luck with your exhibition. Paul's art is just fucking mind-blowing. Like it really, really is. And I hope you're doing well, my friend. Cerebral Tackle for $5 says, fun fact, if it wasn't for trailer parks, we wouldn't have tornadoes. That's absolutely true. They feed on trailer parks and Mandy-esque characters. Sandy D for $5 says, I had to step away, so let me see if I have this right. Some chomo is mad because another chomo accused a third chomo of being a chomo. Welcome to the internet. And Carrie T says, thank you from the bottom of my heart for exposing her pathetic arse. Thank you so much, Carrie. And thank you so much to Rumor as well for bringing this to my attention. I never would have known about this if it wasn't for her. So thank you so much for letting me know. All right, I don't have any Harley stuff from Montana. I'm a massive Harley Davidson fan, obviously. So yeah, I'm always open to getting stuff like that. So I'm just going to leave this play for a quick sec. I just got to pop out and grab a drink, and I'll be right back. Although not the kind of drink that Mandy go for, because I don't want to get fucked up. Do you have any questions for me?
I have one. Yeah.
Go for it.
I asked you for one thing during your rebuttal stream to me, one of many. To show your PayPal. Why wouldn't you do it?
Because it's nobody's business what's in my PayPal.
Okay, can I pull up a screenshot real quick?
Yeah, by all means, please do.
Okay. Let me get it.
Can I just ask, is this something we've already talked about, or?
It's not, no.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, sorry.
Just give me one quick sec there. You could just let me know whenever you're ready. I'll try to pull it up as quick as I can.
Okay, sorry. I've got so many tabs open right now. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, there's the first one. All right.
You got it there?
Yeah.
All right. Might need to get you to zoom in on it there just because my vision isn't great and my screen isn't great. So let's have a look. Sorry, I'm just clearing something else off my own screen here now.
You want me to read it?
Okie dokie. Sorry, can you scroll to the is that the, yeah, you feel free to read it if you like.
I feel like I'm being used. I've sent you hundreds of dollars. And I feel like you only reply when it's about money. You told me it was money to fix your car, but you said on stream the other night your car is broken. No, not being used. I just had some issues with money and all this stuff happened. I had to pay some bills is all. I'm working on getting the car sorted as we speak. Okay, I understand now. Thank you for letting me know what happened with that Western Union transfer that I sent, Mr. I thought that was a donation to the channel. No, man, it was for blank. Feel like you're taking us for a ride. Promise not. That was mistaken. Let me pull up the second one.
Please do, yeah. Sorry, was that supposed to be for me or?
Yeah, that was.
Gotcha. To who?
They want to remain anonymous.
Gotcha. And did the person who received these messages, was that the person that sent them to you? Can I just ask that?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Again, my eyes are terrible, so I'll let you go for
No,
it.
it was for McOnion, which I don't know what that means. Maybe you do.
Oh, I'm
I
afraid
feel like you're
not.
taking us for a ride. I promise I'm not. Was just mistaken. Dude, I sent you blank. I blanked that out for you, by the way.
Oh, you blanked it out for me?
That's a lot, you know.
Here it is.
What you're doing. Maybe Miss Mandy was right.
Right. Oh, so sorry. Can I just so you blanked out the dollar amount for me?
Yeah, because it's nobody's business.
Okay. All right. Can I just ask you what do you think the benefit of sharing that is?
I asked you for one thing, and you've asked me for a bunch. Why won't you share your PayPal?
Respectfully, you were the one that came out making all the claims, so I asked you to back those up.
Why won't you share your PayPal?
I already told you I don't think it's anybody's business.
But all this donation money went to your PayPal.
Sure. Again, can you just clarify what good bringing that up was? I'm open to hearing it.
Did you use any of Adam's money to fix your car and your other bills?
No. So can
then
I
why
just
won't
clarify?
You show?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show something. All right.
Oh, I'll fucking show you, bitch.
Before I do, so two things you just said. One of them is that
Amen.
You received this from the person who sent it. Or sorry, you received this directly from the person that I was supposed to have spoken to on those messages. Is that right?
No, I misunderstood that question. No.
You could see her in real time right here going to herself, oh, fuck, something's coming. Like, this isn't me bigging myself up, right? And a lot of people say, oh, you're the best at trolling. No, I'm not. I'm just going to put that right out there. I'm fucking terrible at it. In fact, I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the skills for it most of the time. She trolled herself here. This is fucking
I mean, the
epic.
look on her face is priceless.
It's fucking beautiful because you can see it in real time that she realizes, oh shit, he's got something going down here. He's fucking up to something. And like, it's like when I caught Chili that time. It's like, you should know me a little bit better by now and know that this is the kind of shit I do, that I catch fuckers live like this. So here we go. Leave this directly from the person that I was supposed to. I'm the person who sent it. Okay. But before I do, so two things you've just said. One of them is that you received this from the person who sent it. Or sorry, you received this directly from the person that I was supposed to have spoken to on those messages. Is that right?
No, I misunderstood that question. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say who I received it from because unlike these people, unlike these other people, I'm not going to out this person.
Okay, because that seems to be a common theme that you misunderstand things that you seem to be.
She's better than everyone. She's better than everyone.
Absolutely, yeah. And you brought this up, so I'm going to respond to it for you. My pleasure. Now, you also just said that you blocked out the dollar value for my benefit.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate that. And while former me is getting that up, be fucking typing and ready with your $ anus in the side chat. I want to fucking see. There's 360 people watching right now. I want to see at least 300 of them. Let me get this up myself here because I actually happen to have the exact same screenshots. So I will get those for you.
I had to have a hard out by 4:30, so I've got like 2 minutes.
Okay, I will get these up because I think it's only fair. Because in fairness, you have brought this into
upon yourself. You brought it on yourself, bitch.
All right, let me just say this, right? Would you be willing to say what the dollar amount was?
No.
And that's just to protect me, is it?
I'm just trying to not be a douchebag to you because I'm not a jerk.
You can hear it in her voice. She knows she fucked up. Okay, what if I told you that those messages to me and from me were actually from my fiance?
Okay.
So the dollar amount that you blocked out was the word anus.
Oh, her face.
So I'm not really sure what you were trying to prove.
Whoa.
What I've proven is that it seems that you will go to no ends to try to make somebody look bad with an attempt to make yourself look good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Let's just be honest.
Gotcha, bitch.
Honest with each other, right? And we're going to try to finish this off in a smooth way. I don't want this to be a shout match or whatever.
I'm not going to shout at
you. Said a lot of things. No, but I mean, I don't want it to turn out like it did yesterday. That's
damn
not
right. You're not going to
shout.
I mean?
I don't want that. You said, and that's good. I appreciate that. You said a lot of things over the past few weeks that I've shown evidence of that you say either you don't recall or 1 minute you do and then you don't, or you, like, for example, you couldn't answer about the over and over and over again thing. And that was a big one for everybody because the claim that you were making to these people in messages was that his mom was pushing to have him taken off life support. That's a big deal. And as I said to you earlier, if there's a reason, something that we don't know about, for you to have said those things, then let us know. Because I'm sorry, Deb says, Demon, I just spit my coffee out with the gotcha, bitch. I've always wanted to have a genuinely good excuse to use that. And I think there just literally isn't a better example of a time where that could be used. Like, that is the ultimate gotcha, bitch ever. And the thing is, I went into this thing thinking that she'd share this, and then I just go, well, look, just shows that you don't do your background checking because here's the actual message. But she added to the lie by saying that she blocked it out for my protection. So she brought that on her own damn self. Fucking idiot.
Yeah,
man.
It was absurd.
Oh, it was so fucking funny. But after this, it gets even, well, not even better. That was the best fucking bit, but this next bit's still pretty good. We have nothing to go on other than you saying you don't remember these things. And
just
like, not only would I have to be lying, but everybody that sent me screenshots would have to be lying. And then to add to that, his sister and his mom, who are, honest to God, two of the sweetest people I've ever met, would also have to be lying.
They definitely are. They're very, very sweet people.
But then you're telling us essentially that they're lying.
I'm not saying that they're lying, no.
If you want my honest to God belief on this and what exactly I think happened, I think that behind the scenes you were saying all these things. Now, some people might say that you were grifting for money. The thing that led me to think that maybe that was true is, and I'm really pissed that I can't find the screenshot, was the one about saying that you were getting a flight out there, that you'd spent your last money on that flight, and then that person wishing you that you have a good flight, and then you telling them that the family wouldn't allow you to come out there. You never mentioned it to that
I got
person.
no money for this at all. No.
I'm not saying that you did. I'm not saying that you did. It's just people. No, I literally didn't. I just said that it seems like you were trying to.
No, I got no money for this at all. If I would have gotten 1 penny, I would have refunded it. It wasn't on me to get money for this.
Okay. And so my whole point in this is it's my view. And look, I'm not going to blow my own trumpet here or anything. I've been doing this kind of thing a long time. Spent a lot of time in courts. I know how evidence works. I know how to get to the bottom of things. I've interrogated people before as part of my job. I don't ask questions that I don't know.
You did such a great job pedo busting.
I got 2 of them off the street and locked up. And I don't understand why you're trying to deflect. I'm not trying to, like, that was any chance she could get to try to throw shit at me. It's like, I mean, hold on. She's complaining about how I did my thing back then. And I think I did a really fucking terrible job of it in hindsight, but I still got it done. And what does she do? She's out here hanging out, chilling, and giving money to fucking chomos after saying that shit. God almighty. Like, how could she sit there in all good conscience? Not that she fucking has one, but how could she sit there and try to point fingers at me for something that has nothing to do with all of this after she was just caught live in the most epic fashion lying to everybody? How could she turn around and try to make me look bad somehow after that shit? You know what I mean? It's unreal.
Yeah, I mean, not only is she hanging out with him, but she, you heard her claim earlier in the earlier video that she knows about the allegations against him. So,
Yeah, exactly.
you were asking and people were asking, is she going into this? Maybe she doesn't know. She said she knows about it. So I just want to make sure that that's clear again.
And Shuggy points out something very interesting there. He's like, how the hell does Coded Friends still think she trolled you? Like, he actually thinks that somehow she trolled me in all of this. Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Oh, it's unbelievable. Like, I'm going to say I would normally not be this mean in what I'm about to say here on the live stream, but I couldn't not do it. You know what I mean? What does my success or lack thereof in what I've done before have to do with what you have done? The whole point of this is for you to show us
maybe
what
lots
happened.
Of anxiety in this, and people seem to, maybe I said some dumb shit I shouldn't have said, and for that I'm very sorry.
And that's all that anybody's asking
for. Lack of sleep, the lack of
because it has caused
food and taking care of myself. Okay, and it's caused a lot of hurt and pain, and for that I'm so sorry.
Can I ask I'm so sorry. And I hate for anybody to
don't
even
bring
have
up
to
my
consider,
family. If you do
I'm
that,
not going
I'm dropping.
to. I promise you I would never do that. Right? I had nothing to do with all that
Thank you so
stuff.
much,
Staying away from it.
my good friend Lucy, who's visiting from the States at the moment, just gifted 10 of you memberships to the channel. Thank you so much indeed. Let's see how many new members we have today. That is 16 new members so far today. That's absolutely awesome. So thank you so much for that. Let's see who got them. Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if Mandy or Coda got one? Didgeridoo got one. Oh, bollocks. I skipped on too fast. Didgeridoo got one. Max Redstone got one. Carrie T got one. Dan Robinson got one. AA Ron Reese got one. Ardneck got one. Nomad got one. I Haunt You got one. Connie H got one. Parson 1122 got one. And I think that's everybody. So congratulations to those people. And thank you so much for that. And hold on, let me just grab this other one. Oh, yeah, Ginger, that'd be absolutely awesome. Thank you so very much indeed. Yeah, Harley coins are always a cool thing. I was out on my bike this past Saturday. So it's my newer bike. And the
the brand new tire on the back wheel, and they're not cheap. They're about $400, right? There was probably 300 or 400 miles on that wheel because I do ride quite a bit. And driving down the road, and a piece of metal about the size of this, and actually the same color as this, a fucking vape that had snapped in half, was on the road, went straight through my back tire, put an 1.5-inch hole in it, so the tire's completely fucking shot. So what I'm going to do, I'm keeping the tire because it's got like the Harley Davidson logos on it and stuff. Those tires are about $450. So I got the cheaper one today for $250 or whatever. Just, it's the same tire without the Harley logos. So I'm actually going to make it into a shelf and put all of my Harley Davidson coins on it. That's the plan anyway. Whether or not I'll actually ever get around to doing it is a totally different thing. But anyway, let's play on just another bit of this because it gets a bit fucking brutal, and then yeah, we'll go on from there. But can you imagine a position that his mother's in right now? Okay, it's unimaginable, the pain that she's going through right now.
Yeah, I don't.
And then to have you telling people that she was pushing to have him taken off life support.
I wasn't telling people that he was pushing to. I swear to God, I don't remember that conversation.
I have multiple screenshots of it. You know what I mean? Like,
you have one screenshot of it, and
I have screenshots.
If I said that, I'm very sorry. Because
you even now, if somebody says, if I said that, or if I did that, you did it. You fucking did it, or you fucking said it. Because if you know that you didn't, then you would just say, "Fuck you, I didn't say that." I have the receipts. I saw them live, by the way, so it's not like they were faked or anything. So don't give me that shit. You even qualified what you said. Because when I pushed you on it, you said that, oh, his sister did tell me these things, and that's why I said it.
I said his sister said that they were looking at that as an option. And I've said that over and over and over. And I'm now 10 minutes late leaving. I do have to go. But look, I have no ill will towards you at all. I respect you as a content creator.
It hasn't seemed like that for the past couple of weeks, Mandy.
Well, it hasn't seemed like you respect me at all either.
Because I don't.
Okay, well, thank you.
Under any circumstances.
I appreciate
because
that very
look
much.
what you've done, and you've come on here and you have lied to everybody again, Mandy.
Okay, I haven't.
You're calling his mom and sister a liar.
No, I'm not. I have said that they're not lying. I have said that they're good, honest people.
Well,
I've said that they don't have much money, but that they're good, honest people. I don't have much money, so I get it.
The messages that she sent to me outlining where you were wrong and what you said, is she just mistaken about everything?
I explained that the best I could. That's all I know to say. And so this was supposed to be a stream to bury the hatchet. I should have known that I couldn't take you at your
Why
word
can't
again.
she just say, you know, like I exaggerated or I lied? You know, I don't understand what's so difficult about saying I'm sorry, you know?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Just say, I fucked up. I even gave her an out. I was like, if it's some mental health thing or stress or whatever, just tell us so we know. Because
I mean, it seems like you were really patient about the interview and gave her multiple opportunities to say, hey, you know, maybe I was going through some grief, even though we were broken up. I was obviously still felt strongly about this. Maybe I misspoke. Like, just nothing. Like, it's so easy. Like, people are usually pretty forgiving, I've noticed.
Yeah,
around
she
here.
just doesn't seem to fucking see that. But anyway.
Yeah.
Known that I couldn't take you at your word again. So
this isn't a woe is me thing, Mandy. You had every
No, it's not at all. I fucked up bad. I don't know what else to say to that.
And all I think people would want you to say at this point, and all I would want you to say at this point, is to just come clean. Because we all know.
I did already. I said I was sorry and that I fucked up bad. That I said a lot of shit I shouldn't have said.
Sure, I appreciate that. But of all the things I've shown you tonight, you had an answer why everything was wrong. And in fairness,
not everything was wrong. No, I shouldn't have said that about the brain surgery. I took a lot of freedoms with that, and I shouldn't have said that. And I took freedoms with a lot of things, and I shouldn't have done that. And I fucked up bad, and I'm sorry. But that's all I can really say at this point.
So you're not willing to accept that for whatever reason that may be, and you just gave a few examples,
Look,
like
I've
not having
apologized
sleep
multiple
No,
times
I
to you,
get
but
that.
you
I
don't want
just,
to accept that. So I don't really
of
know what to
course,
say to you at
of
this
course I
point.
do, Mandy, but I want to get through
Thanks, Ginger.
whatever this barrier is to the full truth. Okay, it's like I'm sorry for
I
this
have to
one
go. I'm
part of
going to
it.
be late. I have
Can I just ask you really
30
quickly?
minutes.
Just last thing, I promise. Last thing. Just of all the things I said tonight, right, or the vast majority of it, it is abundantly clear to everybody that you were lying about these things. Are you willing to accept that you were lying about all these things?
No, not all these things. Absolutely not. Not all of these things.
Most of them, or just the one thing?
What one thing are you talking about?
Well, you were saying about the brain surgery thing. I accept that you may have been mistaken. That's totally fine. But the one that still sticks out for everybody, the most painful one for me and for his family, is the one about the coming off the life support. And the fact, the one thing that's catching me the most is that you said that they said it over and over and over again.
Okay, they did not say it over and over and over again. I just remember one time.
Excellent. But why did you say that they had then? And that they were pushing for it and trying to push you to agree to it?
I
Why
don't
would you
remember
say
saying
that?
they were pushing me to agree to it.
I just showed it to you.
I know you did, but I don't remember saying it. I'm not going to agree to something that I don't remember doing. Would you?
If I saw the evidence in front of me, I'd accept that I said it, and I would probably try to figure out why I would have said it.
I'm going to be late. I'm sorry, but
You take care.
So yeah, that was all of that shit. Biscuits and Groovy. So I'm starting to see some of the trolls coming in now. I don't know. Are they coded trolls, Mandy trolls? I don't really know. But Biscuits and Groovy says, this video shows what a dirty trickster demon is. Shame. Oh no, I'm so sorry that I tricked fucking Miss Mandy into showing live on the air how much of a piece of shit she is. You be damn fucking right. I'll do that time and time and time again. So bite my ass, basically. And then Bong James Bong says, response videos, conspiracies, and commies. I like the description. Okay, I didn't quite understand that one. Smitty Sanitarium, good to see you. Smitty says, all I gotta say is Coda better stay in his lane. Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. That guy's a moron, man. Amanda Robb for 10 Canada dollars says, hey, Demon, I just wanted to say I care about what you've been going through and I believe in you. I too have mental health struggles, so I get it. Your army is always right beside you. Thank you so much for that, Amanda. That's a very beautiful comment. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for that. Paul Morrison, who's been a member for 16 months, says she is one weird and crazy person. I mean, who the fuck hangs around the Chomo channel or with people of that ilk, and why lie about it? Fucking crazy woman. She really is. I'd be interested to see. I'm guessing that if she was pushed on this as to why she's hanging around with these people, she would just either A, completely ignore it and brush it under the rug as she tries to, B, she'll come up with some bullshit excuse like she's trying to out them or some shit like that. And C, look at how bad Irish Demon is. They'll be the answers. Oh, my YouTube description. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you so much indeed. So yeah, that was quite fucking something. That whole thing. Like, as bad as that was, this Chomo shit is arguably worse. I don't know why. Thank you, Kudermas. Yeah, hopefully my new tire will be here in the next couple of days. We have a big club ride on the weekend, so I'm really fucking hoping it gets here by the weekend. Otherwise, I'll have to borrow a bike, and that's no fun. But anyway, yeah. So I think we've pretty much covered everything. Do you have anything else that you wanted to bring up, Rumor?
I really can't think of anything. Just that I found, this channel. I found Rajara's spreadsheet, a couple other channels. So I think you guys have done some pretty good work putting the word out there.
And that's the thing that you mentioned it, like Rajara's spreadsheet and a few other people out there, deep diving and getting all this stuff together. What I've done here is, sorry, I really hurt my fucking shoulder earlier, so I'm trying to stretch myself out at the same time. And what I've done is just kind of put it out there for people to see it, really. And like the one person that I have to thank more than anybody for truly exposing Miss Mandy is Miss Mandy.
Like, she does such a good job at shitting on herself by acting like an absolute piece of shit for everybody to see. The fact that she had that video deleted is proof positive that she knows that that looks bad. And it seems like it was not long after I kind of called her out on it a little bit that she decided to get rid of it, or have it gotten rid of. So yeah, she knows what she's done. She knows.
Well,
But
I mean, she just, I mean, like I said, she mostly came into my radar because we're trying to kind of sweep these people out for obvious reasons, and she flew in to defend them and everything like that. So that's
yeah,
basically my summary of everything.
yeah. And I think a lot of it is that she was just looking for like somebody to come and fight her battles for her. And I think a lot of people noticed that, you know?
Right. Yeah, and that's what people had kind of really just thought was the case, as he was looking for she was looking for flying monkeys in the
Oh, yeah.
community. So
Oh, 100%. That's literally all she wanted, is just somebody to jump to her rescue, you know? But
Right.
fucking hell, anyway. But anyway, lads and lassies, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you, Rumor, for joining me. And once this is over, I'll get your channel link and pin it in the comments so that everybody will be able to see it after. But anyway, I got to bounce because I got some stuff I got to do. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for bringing this to everybody's attention. I really do appreciate it.
definitely.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
All right, well, everybody, have a great night. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, look after your anus. Have a good one. Sláinte.